Hey guys, this is Darius Walker with Be a Fully Funded Missionary, and today we're going to talk about a simple but practical problem that a lot of missionaries face while raising support is, I just hate calling people on the phone. Now trust me, I hate calling people on the phone. More than anyone in the world, I hate calling people on the phone, and so raising missionary support can be kind of tough. Well, why do I hate calling people on the phone? Why do you hate calling people on the phone? Well, a lot of times I feel like it's because I feel like I'm interrupting them. They're probably doing something important, and here I am interrupting them. And honestly, I don't like talking to new people. I like talking to people that I know and like, and I know that they know and like me. So talking to new people can be tough. Also, fear of rejection. There's just a lot of rejection. You hear a lot of no's when you're trying to raise missionary support, and so it can kind of hurt when you know you're going to call and you think there's a chance that you're probably going to get rejected. And so then you just want to avoid calling people on the phone. But here's the truth that you need. What God has called you to is too important for you to avoid phone calls because of what others may think of you. What God has called you to is it's way too important for you to get hung up, pun intended, on your fears about what other people may think of you by you calling them on the phone. What God has called you to is it's too important for your feelings and worries about what other people may think about you to get in the way of that. And you need to realize that and probably remind yourself of that every time you try to start calling people. Here's some practical tips though to get started. Just set a small goal. For example, make as many phone calls as possible in just 7 minutes. Set a timer for 7 minutes. Probably don't want it to go off while you're actually on the phone, but you know what I mean. And then after that 7 minutes is up, evaluate. And what can happen a lot of times is that you'll keep going. You'll find out it wasn't that bad. Or maybe you're in the middle of a really great call that's just going awesome. Another thing you do is have a list of 10 contacts that you want to call, name, phone numbers, and you just sit down and you see how quickly you can call all of them. And what often happens is that you call many more and you end up talking for much longer. The trick is just getting started, and you find out it's not as bad as you thought. Really getting started is the hardest part. Another thing I like to do is I have a mission for my script. Whoa, you have a script? Yes, you bet I do. I think through and write out all that I'm going to write, and a lot of common responses that people give. And so I have a goal for that script. Hey, I want to have the best script for finding out the name of the missions chairperson of the church and the address I should mail this letter to, whether it's to that person personally at his home or maybe to the church address. I really want to optimize what I say while I'm on the phone. So I write it all out, what I say and responses that people could give. And then as I'm making calls, I'm testing different variations on different phrases or sentences to see what works best. And it really kind of becomes a game to optimize my script, basically. And what this does is it requires less decision making while I'm on the phone, and it just takes a lot of stress away. So once you've got a great script, it becomes a lot easier to call. All you have to do is read. Alright, so to wrap up, set small goals and optimize that script. I hope that helps you out, and I will talk to you all later.